During the fall or autumn here in the Northern Hemisphere, you get the explosion of color from the deciduous trees in the forests, where the leaves are going to change color based on the ratio of their pigments. And this explosion of color is spectacular across various areas of the world. And it's all down to a combination of the pigments in the leaves, the soil mixture and composition and soil moisture, the result of the spring and summer's climate that year, the tree species, the angle and intensity of the sun, and also the amount of sugars and glucose stored in those leaves. And all these different variables and characteristics, both chemically and physically, add up to the amount and degree of color change in the environment over the Northern Hemisphere during these weeks of the fall and autumn. So the three pigments are important. They are chlorophyll, they are carotenoids, and anthocyanins. Now these pigments come in different ratios in the leaf. Now chlorophyll is the most famous, and it produces that beautiful green, lush, vibrant color in the spring and summer, and it's also famous for its role in photosynthesis and production of energy and glucose through CO2 and oxygen and sunlight. So chlorophyll will give that lovely green color. However, when the sun angle and intensity changes due to the angle and the tilt and the location of the surface relative to the sun, the chlorophyll is not activated as much, and other pigments, the other two, carotenoids and anthocyanins, are activated, and they will produce a different color based on the wavelength that is absorbed and then which wavelength is released. So the carotenoids will release or give off a yellow, orange, or brown color based on the wavelength, and they'll absorb the green and the blue. However, anthocyanins will absorb the yellow and the blue and the green and release red and crimson and purple and the darkish red colors. So the different ratio pigments and which ones are activated will actually produce the color of the leaf. Now this is also based on the leaf species in terms of which tree you have, whether it's an oak versus a beech or aspen or red maple. They'll give different colors, and also the soil moisture. So all these different combinations create this beautiful explosion of color in the fall.